This question is from KITHP. That's the username. Notice that your videos on posture evaluation do not say anything about how knees should be when standing. And the person asked here about locking the knees and not locking your knees. And the person thinks that they lock their knees, but not sure exactly what that entails. When I stand, maybe this is responsible for my heel and other foot pain. Do you have any info on how to stand or knees? With that, you gotta make sure you don't lock the knees. If you've ever been in choir, that's the main time they tell you not to lock your knees. They say you can actually pass out. So don't lock your knees. I myself, I'm actually back-kneed. So I have too much, my knees actually bowl back a little bit. Just because when I was in football, constantly got hit on the side of my knee. And I had to wear special braces when I played football because it just destroyed me. But that caused a lot of weakness in my knees because of that then. And with your knees, there's a thing called knock knees where your knees are actually kind of bowed in. So that's bad also too. Or bow-legged is kind of more curved like this. And you're going to have more pain probably in the outer side of your legs with that. But with knock-knee, you're going to have more medial side knee problems. And with back knee, you can just have problems all over. Because what happens is I have to lock my knees in order to stand up straighter. That's a big problem with that. And again, with anything with knees, you want to, when you're standing up, you want to look at your knees too if one's rotated out more than another, because it could be your knee or it could be your hip that's rotating it out, because there's so many different kind of things that could be entailed in it. So be aware of those kind of things just to make sure, because when the whole leg is rotated out, that means there's more problems in like the piriformis or the gluteal region, that those muscles are more contracted. So that's what you have to be aware of for that. But if your leg looks fine and then your knee looks a little bit rotated, it could be problems in your knee. Or if your knee looks fine and your foot is rotated one way or another, it could be a problem with your, like the tibialis anterior or lower shin region, or even your foot. So you got to look at all those different things, and that's why a good posture evaluation will help tell you those kind of things too. But if you want, you can send me a picture, have somebody take a picture of your front of your body, your side of your body, and also your back of your body. But just make sure there's enough around the whole body, and then what I'll do is I'll draw lines on all those areas and tell you which areas you're having problems if you really want. But again, I'm not diagnosing, I'm just looking at it as a posture evaluation and seeing things what you could actually do different to help your aches and pains. And let me see what else. I think I covered everything, pretty sure. But again, locking knees, really bad. But again, I myself, I have to do that to help support everything. And I have a lot of buildup in my knees just because of the wear and tear with being in football when I was younger too. Sports are great until you start getting injured. And once you get older too, that's when you start feeling all those little aches and pains. And if you ever heard of the term weekend warrior, older person, if they haven't done a lot of exercise or anything else, and then they just go all out and let's say they play football or touch football or those kind of things in the weekend, the next day they're going to just feel like crap because their body isn't conditioned to it or even used to it in those areas. So again, there's many different kind of knee problems, but posture evaluation is really important so you can find out what muscles are more contracted. And that's why some massage therapists are skilled at posture evaluation, but most chiropractors and like physical therapists, they have tons of training on posture evaluation, so they can help you out more. But if you're really looking for it, contact a massage therapist. And if they don't know anybody, ask them and see if they know anybody that they can do posture evaluations. But people that are into like myofascial release, also Ralphing, those different styles, those typically they're really big into posture evaluations, and sometimes they'll even take pictures of you, and usually you can take pictures of like a person in the shorts and sports bra, and they're going to take 4 different pictures, one in the front, one on the side, the other side, and the back, and then they'll line everything up to show you what's the difference with everything then, and see what you can do for your own body to help correct all the aches and pains then. So That's my advice for you about the whole problem with the posture and the knees then, and any other comments or anything else, leave in the comment section below. Palpate you later.